Hey guys, today we'll just be doing a little repair / upgrade thing for my Mac Mini server. This is a G4 Mac Mini. It's going to be used as a little file server. I also have another Mac Mini G4 running a iTunes server and stuff like that. So this one has a dead hard drive. The hard drive sounds like a food processor when you turn it on. So I went on eBay for $6 and got a 40 gig IDE hard drive. $6 free shipping. Now I'm not going to run the file server off this hard drive. I'm running the OS off this hard drive, and I'll have an external terabyte hard drive plugged in either FireWire or something like that for the file server. So we're just going to take this apart. And put this in it. For this, you're going to need some average tools. I got these from Radio Shack, $15, $13, maybe even cheaper now. I use these every single day. Best investment I've made in tools. You're going to need that. Of course, you're going to need a Mac Mini and a hard drive, and you're also going to need some type of putty knife or really fine screwdriver. You can try a credit card, but like that, but it has to be really thin. Actually, this one might be too thick. I'll have to get another one. I have a couple of them. But, yeah. Alright, so let's take it apart. Just real quick, I want to say I take no responsibility for anything that you do. If it messes up, it's not my fault. This is just for educational purposes only. If you do plan to do this, do it in a static-free environment. I'm doing it on a wooden table. No socks on, that kind of stuff. You're supposed to have a wristband, but I don't have one, and this was free, really. So yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip it over, and it's dirty. Ew. Okay. So you want to take your putty knife or whatever you're using, and see where the plastic meets the metal. You want to shove it down in there because there's little tiny clips. See, you gotta push it down in there, and you gotta. It sounds bad, but this is how you gotta take it apart. Just gotta pop the clips out like that. It might take a little bit of working on my one upstairs when I was doing upgrades on it. I don't think I have a video of that though. It took forever just to get these little things popped out, but this thing seems like it's coming out pretty nicely. So once you have it popped out pretty well, should be able to set it down like this and shake off the top maybe, or here, pull it out. See if I can. Here, this side needs one more little pop. There we go. This one is a 1.25 or 1.33 gigahertz. It only has half a gig of RAM. So we'll be upgrading that sometime in the future, but I don't have RAM with me right now. But okay, so now we don't need this. We can set this, set it up there. So right here, this is the internals of your Mac Mini. This is the optical drive bay, your RAM. Under that, you got your speaker, your fans, and all that stuff. So what we're going to do next is there's a screw right there we got to take out. Right there. So let me get my trusty dusty tool set out. That just completely fell. I think it's a Phillips, so that's what we're going to try first. Just grab it. Try not to make this a long video, but it might turn into being one, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to have to get my extension out. I was working at a friend's yesterday, and he's got a screw stuck down this magnetic thing, so I don't know how this will work. But, try it. Hey, what do you know? I think it's doing something. Nope, we're going to have to go get different tools. Okay, I just had to push down on the screw a little bit and it popped right out. Now, I haven't looked up on iFixit or anything, as you guys can tell. But, okay, now we're going to have to, it looks like, take out the CPU fan, or not the, well, I guess this would technically be the CPU fan, but because I think there's one more little screw held in there. So we're going to take, I think, let's see here, does this just pop out? No. Okay, there's a screw right here. Screw right here. Is this on top? No, okay. Screw right. Don't push down too hard because you don't want to bend your DVD drive. There we go. Ah, gee whiz. There we go. Let's just go ahead and take these screws out. They look like they're all the same size, so we can just set them aside like that. There we go. Let's flip this up, and right there's the last screw. So let's go ahead and unscrew that. Woo. Okay. Now we can lift up the hard drive ever so gently. Like so. See here. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Let's unplug these cables right here. Be careful. Just these two little cables. Just pull on them, or use a screwdriver to pop them out, but just be gentle with them. Okay. So now we should be able to. Oh, we're gonna have to slide it out like this. Pick it up a little bit and wiggle it out. So let me do this off camera. Whoa. A little bit, there we go. A little bit harder to do with an IDE hard drive than a SATA because there's more little connectors. Here's our old hard drive. I can't remember how big this one is. It was a 80 gigabyte, but that's okay. I'm not going to have a bunch of stuff on it. I'm going to have an external. If I shake it around, you can hear it going like clicking around. So we don't need this anymore. Let's just put that aside, and let's whip out another one. Now there's their best Hitachi, or Hitachi, however you want to say it, Travel Star hard drive. I think this one is used though, but that's no big deal. As long as it works, I don't care. It's wiped, but I'll be wiping it again. And I'll be putting 10.5.8 Leopard on here. Here is the old hard drive. Here's the new one. This one, 40 gigabyte, this one 80. Both 5400 RPM. They're basically clones. The same thing. Here's the backs. This one has like a little bit more white here, and this is silver, but I don't think that actually matters about anything. Okay, so now the reassembly part. These little things are kind of fun to work on. I mean, one, if you break it, it's not the end of the world, because literally, the second one I bought was $50. This one was free. So it's not that big of a deal. And it's just, it's neat how they're built. Apple has one of the best engineering and stuff like that when it comes to computers, I think. But I'm an Apple fanboy, so what can I say? Okay. Slide this in here. I guess, oh, it's caught on a cable. Make sure you, okay. Like that. I gotta plug it in though. There we go. Just push and plug and play. Make sure it's in there all the way. Set it down. Now for the hard drive screws. So we're just going to take hard drive screw. Put this back one in first. Try to line it up. Might have to set it on its side. There we go. Sorry, you guys can't see this very well, but it's kind of hard to get it in the frame. Alright, I wanted to do this off camera, and then I'll get back to you guys. Well, that could have been bad. I put the hard drive in upside down. On a SATA one, you couldn't do that because the pins wouldn't match up. But of course, I failed. So after I've refixed the hard drive and put it back in the right way, we need to put our CPU fan back in. Now the vent right here should be facing out like this, and the label should be on top like this. So let's go ahead and screw it in. All the screws are the same size. There was one here, here, and here. I think. No. One here, here, and here. Yeah, that's right. Whatever way it was, it doesn't really matter. Because there might be 4 in yours. I don't know. Maybe someone's been in mine before, but mine only had 3 screws in it. But it has 4 screw holes. So yours, most likely, will have 4 maybe. I don't know. I don't know. This thing's just slipping out. That's great. Okay. Oh, also we need to plug in the cables that go over the hard drive. We need to do that too. So. Try not to strip out these screws, but just get a flathead bit and see if this will. Here we go. This is what we need. There we go. I had to use a flathead bit. For some reason it works better. Well, feel free to jump around because this is probably going to be a long video anyway. There we go, that's good enough. Got it? Okay, so now the cables. The big one goes into the big space. The little one goes into the little one. You can tell if these push in or click in. Yeah, I think you gotta put it on top like this. No, you gotta push it in. So, okay. Push that one in. And then the little one, you gotta push that one in. And voila, like that. Now, if you have, where's that little piece? Oh, right there it is. If you have that little piece of tape, it doesn't really matter. You can just stick it back down on it. If it will stick, if it has enough sticky stuff on it. Okay. Next step is, we gotta put it back on the motherboard. Okay. So, let's grab the motherboard. Let's just move this out of the way for a second. Make sure all your little leads and everything are pushed in good. You're happy with how it looks. Okay, so like this. So the vents right here, the vent goes with the vent. Goes like this. Let's just line it up. Okay. Might take a little fiddling around. You gotta click it into the motherboard little piece right there. Click and click. Everything is in. It doesn't really make a loud clicky noise, but now we just gotta put our 3 screws in that hold it down. So this one goes back here. sure they're snug. Not too tight. You can always tighten, but you can never loosen once it's broke. Oops. Get this one down in there. Yep. Okay, screw this one back in. So, the other screw. Screw this one in back here. Make sure you don't drop that one in there, and it might be hard to get out. Alright, so all the screws are in, everything's screwed back together. Looks nice. Now for the final part, get the actual body of it. I'm going to put it on. But mine, right here, it has this little foam piece that's kind of falling off. So mine might be a little bit difficult to get on. But it should work fine for you guys. So I want to just push this back on like this. And here comes my brother walking through. Okay, like this. Just wiggle it down. This is probably the hardest part, and it's not really even that hard. Just gotta make sure everything gets lined up correctly. There we go. It doesn't sound very healthy, but don't worry. There we go. Click, click. That one actually went better than I expected. And now you have a Mac Mini that's all working. Hopefully. We're going to go up and plug it in and see if it spins up. Now, there's nothing on the hard drive. So, yeah, but let's just make sure we still have it working, and we'll be able to hear if the hard drive spins up. So, I'll meet you up there. Alright, I have the server all torn apart and everything, but I got it plugged in. DVI, well, this is a DVI adapter to, okay, I have a DVI to HDMI cord plugged in, HDMI to DVI adapter. This is what I had laying around. Power cord plugged in, so we're going to hit the power cord, and hopefully we get something displayed up here. There's not going to boot in anything because it has nothing on the hard drive. Hopefully we should hear some noises. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we didn't kill it. And I heard the hard drive spin up. Yeah, right there. That might have been the DVD drive, but same difference. It might actually have something in it. Oh. There's no file or anything, but hey, well, at least we know it works. This is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So this is going to be the bottom mini. This is going to be the bottom server. Actually, this one, like, I don't know if this one will go on the bottom or the top. Well, that's server 1, so this will be server 2. So this will probably go on top. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But then this is definitely going to be running a home file server. This is running a Time Machine backup. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. You should check out my server video. Just talking about the server. So, yeah. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you later.